Today we're going to do some first third work. So I want to remind you about the 5 principles, and you'll want to keep bringing those ideas into the movement as we go through it. Relax. That means, among other things, don't strive. Don't get to the furthest extent edges of what you can do. Stay comfortable. Separate empty and full, yin and yang. Make sure when you're resting on one leg, you're really using that leg and you're not using both legs to hold you up. That's a first level of understanding that separation. Number 3, turn the waist. The waist is back here. So when you turn the waist, that means that the shoulders stay with your hips. They don't move on their own. That means that the arms are going to stay connected to your center and not just make motions. If your arms go somewhere, your whole torso has to be involved in getting them there, not the shoulders by themselves. Number 4 is body upright. So rear crown of the head as if suspended from above, feeling your feet on the ground through the tripod that leads you to your bubbling wells. Make sure that you stay upright. Number 5, the beautiful lady's hand. Doesn't go in weird ways except for when it's in the hook or the opening move. So keep the wrist open. We'll start by doing a first third, then we'll do some work within that. We'll stop at each of the postures and look at the final postures. We'll do it again, working through the transitions, and then we'll do it another time without any breaks. So follow along. Okay, let's take it from the top. Feet in a V. Drop the weight into, oh, wait, that wasn't what I was going to do yet. Let's do the opening move. Final posture, you're 50-50 in both feet. You're about shoulder width distance apart, toes in a line, toes pointing straight ahead. Knees slightly bent, unlocked. Arms are by your side, palms facing both down and back a little bit. The weight is dropping through your elbows. Next one. Ward off left. You're in a 70-30. Your front leg is your left leg. It is holding most of your weight. Both feet are flat on the ground and connected through the bubbling wells. Your left arm is rounded in front of you, the palm facing the body. Right hand is as if resting on the head of a small child standing in front of your leg. Hips are squared to the front. Next one. Ward off right. 70-30 with your right leg in front. Your right arm is rounded in front of you, palm facing the body. Left hand is making like a ball with your right hand, and it's between the center of your chest and your hand. Hips square to the front. Next one. Roll back. All the weight is in your back leg. Your right arm is extended. Your left hand is palm up by the inside of your right elbow. You're facing the corner. You go from the right corner to the left corner. Next one. Press. Back in your 70-30. Front leg is the right leg. It's got most of your weight. Your arms are at 45 degrees. The left hand is connected to the right hand gently over the pulse point on your right wrist. Next one. Push. Same 70-30. Palms are facing out. Check your wrists. Make sure that you have beautiful ladies' wrists, that you're not pushing with your hands. Elbows are weighted. The arms are not fully extended. Next one. single whip. 70-30, your left foot is the front foot. Your hips are squared to the front. That means that the toes of your left foot and your belly button are both pointing in the same direction. Your right arm has a hook. It's extended, but there's still a little bit of a bend in the elbow. The elbow is not pointing backward. The left hand, wrist in front of shoulder, elbow dangles. So the arm's not off at the side, it's out in front of you. Look at your beautiful lady's wrist. Next one. Lifting hands. All the weight is on your left leg. Your right foot is resting on the heel, but there's no weight in it. Your dantian will not face the front because your feet are at 90 degrees to one another, making an L, not a T. Your right arm is further extended. Your left palm is relating to the right elbow. And your attention is frontal even as your dantian is not facing front. Next one. Shouldering. This is an awkward 70-30. You don't have shoulder width. Your back foot has not turned in. Your feet are at 90 degrees, making an L. More weight is in your front leg. Your dantian will be not square to the front because of the 90-degree angle in your feet, but your attention is frontal. Your right arm is hanging long across your right thigh. Your left hand is palm down with the fingers right inside the elbow of the right arm. Next one. White crane spreads wings. Again, your feet are at 90 degrees to one another. Your dantian will not be square to the front, but your attention is frontal. Your right arm is up, protecting the right temple. The right hand is palm out. The left hand is across your left thigh by its side. And the left leg is resting on the ball, but there's no weight in it. Next one. Brush knee. 70-30, left foot is in front. Your hips are square to that direction. Your right hand is like a push. Make sure that you don't have a bend in the wrist. The left hand has come across your thigh, and it's like in the opening move. Next one. Play guitar. 100% in your right foot. Your left is resting on the heel, but there's no weight in it. Right palm is relating to your left elbow. The left arm is further extended. Left fingers are at about the height of your throat. You're facing front. Your dantian is not necessarily square to the front, but you are definitely frontal. Next one. Second brush knee, same as the first. 70-30, left leg is holding you up. Both feet are connected through The tripods to the bubbling wells. Head top is suspended. Beautiful lady's wrist on both hands. Dantian square to the front. Next one. Step, parry, and punch. 70-30, left foot is forward. Dantian is square with to the front. Right hand is in a fist. It's a little further out and lower than your left. Left fingers point right top corner. Left palm faces your forearm. The two hands approach your center line, but do not cross it. Next one. As if sealing, seemingly closing. You end up in a push. It's pretty much the same as the other one, except that you're in your left leg now in front instead of the right. Look at your hands. Make sure that you haven't kinked your wrists. Palms are facing out, not down. You're square to the front. Next one. Cross hands and close. Back to origin. Now with the transitions. Starting with your feet in a V, weight in both feet. Begin by dropping all the weight into the right leg. The left knee becomes buoyant. Take a lateral step to the left. Shift to the left. That opens you slightly to the right. Turn the dantian to the front, bringing your right foot with you, pivoting on the heel till both feet are parallel, shoulder width distance apart, toes in a line. Raise arms, long curve out to the fingertips. Elbows drop, wrists relax, hands come back, elbows drop behind you, the wrists drop, fingers point up, and come back to rest in the opening posture. All the weight into the left leg. The right arm expands, turn to the right, right foot pivots on the heel, left hand comes in underneath the right, shift to the right, all the weight. Left leg releases completely, hands are in a ball, face the corner, step, shift, right hand comes down, left hand comes up, rear foot pivots on heel, word off left. All the weight into the left leg, turn, ball of air in the corner, step, heel first, no weight, shift, right arm comes up, left hand follows behind. Word off right. Turn the dantian to the right. Arms are still related to your center. Sit into the back leg, left hand turns palm up, right arm stays long. Turn to the left corner, keeping all the weight in the left leg. Left arm drops, swings up, come back, turning the waist, and press. 70-30. Sink into the right leg, take The body away from the arms, the hands come apart, palm down, elbows drop, bringing the hands closer to the body. Shift back into your 70-30, palms out, push. Sink into the full leg to start the movement away from your hands. Turn the waist. The arms are just following the waist. However far you turn, that's how far your arms go. Shift to the right leg. Turn to the right, gathering a hook. Turn to the left to extend the hook. Left foot pivots on the ball. Step, heel first, no weight, body upright. Shift, left arm comes up. Turn in back foot, dantian, left hand turns palm out. Single whip. All the weight into the left leg. The hook opens, like you're hugging a big tree. Then you're hugging a small tree. Fill out to your fingertips. Lifting hands. Keep all the weight in your left leg. Hands drop. Right hand turns palm down. Left hand turns palm up. Right foot comes in. Step back out. Shift. Right arm swings long. Left hand comes in by the elbow. 70-30. Shouldering. Continuing. All the weight into the right leg. Spreading your wings, turning toward the left. Left foot has come in as you moved. Drop the hand, turn the waist. Left arm is like a ward off. Right arm swings up. Left hand drops, palm down. Right hand folds. Left foot steps, heel first, no weight. You're still in the corner. Shift, turn the dantian. Back foot on heel, brush knee. All the weight into the left leg, keeping the body upright. Right foot comes off the ground, replace the right foot. Shift. Stretching the rubber band, releasing it. Now you're 100% in your right leg. Continue. You can let the left foot relax to the ground, but don't let any weight go into it. Hand folds, foot steps, still in the corner. Shift, turn the waist. Second brush knee. Sink, shift, turning to the left. Left foot pivots on heel. Right hand protects groin. Left hand turns palm out. Shift to the left. Gently squeeze a fist. Right foot swings in and out. Shift to the right. Arms trail. You're to the left of center. Turn the waist. Fist drops by your right hip as the left hand strikes forward, and you're to the right of center. Shift and punch. Sink a little more weight into the left, turning the waist. The arms are still with your center. Left hand is behind your elbow, under your armpit, palm up. Shift to the right leg, turning the waist. That's what takes the hands to a cross hand place. Then sink further into your left leg. Hands drop, elbows close to the body, palms out, and shift to push. Sink and begin to shift. The arms extend upward. All the weight is in your right leg. Turn, pivoting on the heel of the left. Shift to the left. Hands drop, palms out. Right foot releases. Cross hands. Step back. Shift the weight 50-50. Stand up through the legs as the hands come down, making sure that when you arrive with your hands, you've also arrived standing up. Sink to the left. turn out the right foot on the heel, shift to the right foot, bring the left foot back where we started. One more time without breaks. The first third.